Holy mother of tech, ROG is back yet again with a very interesting laptop. Now I'm not sure how do I call it. It's not exactly a laptop and I can't even say it's like a tablet guys. It's mostly like a two-in-one sort of hybrid device. And this is their all new Flow Z13 2023. This is the world's most powerful gaming tablet, and as I've told you guys, it's literally like a laptop on steroids, because once I talk about the configuration on board and all sorts of specs, right, it'll literally blow your mind. Like this particular Flow Z13 laptop is powered by Intel's 13th gen CPUs up to Core i9. Pair that with Nvidia's RTX 40 series GPUs in a very compact form factor. That is what I'm talking about. So this is what we'll be unboxing and checking out in this video guys. Last year also I've unboxed a Flow Z13. This is a 2023 model with upgraded specs and a couple of improvements which we'll be talking about in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Packaging definitely seemed a bit different than the regular ROG laptops, and there you go. Here's how it comes. Like it's a full black box with the ROG Flow branding mentioned on the front, and you're actually getting some Easter eggs with the coordinates mentioned on it that directly pointed to Asus ROG HQ present in Taipei. At the back is where you have all the specs and details about the model. We'll come there and talk about during the performance section. Let's quickly get started with the unboxing part. This is the actual packaging of the Flow Z13 2023. Kind of looks very similar to the 2022 model, and along with that you also get a free carry bag for the laptop. They're calling it as ROG sleeve, I believe. Very good quality, and you have the ROG branding everywhere on it. Lastly, you get a 130-watt slim and compact power adapter for charging. So that's it. These are all the stuff we got in the package. Now let me give you a closer look at the Flow Z13 and talk about the design and the build quality. ROG's Flow Z13 has a very futuristic design guys. The brand is calling it as retro futurism design and literally takes inspiration from 20th century spacecrafts. I mean, look at the whole design over here. It's something completely unique. You can't call it a laptop. You can't call it a tab also. It's like a hybrid two-in-one concept, yet works wonderfully in your day-to-day life. It has a very compact sort of form factor, having a weight of around 1.1 kgs and a thickness of only 12 mm without the keyboard. Though I do have to mention, once you attach the keyboard, right, I think it's definitely a bit heavier in the hand, and it's not that light also to consider it like a tablet. That's why I was saying, it's like a two-in-one concept. Anyways, if you look at the whole design at the backside, very futuristic design. Entire body is made of like high density aluminum alloy, and that too it's like completely CNC milled. Look at all these vents at the top for the dual fan exhaust on the inside. One good thing over here about this particular design is, see, most of the laptops have fans on the bottom, right, and when you place a laptop on your table, it keeps getting obstructed, the fan airflow and everything, and that makes the overall device get heated up. But over here Flow Z13 actually has like an integrated kickstand, and because of that, these fans over here, the cooling system is not obstructed with the floor or any sort of table surface. Everything is like open, so this actually greatly improves the thermal performance on this device, and compared to your regular laptop, you can expect like much better performance over here. Plus it will also run a lot cooler. Anyways, if you look at the whole design over here, ROG as usual has implemented some nice Easter eggs. You might wonder what this 06 and the design code language over here is. Well, as I've told you, it's like a special Easter egg. Let's see how many of you people can actually identify and decipher this thing. Let me know in the comment section. If you people don't know, then I'll tell you people in the comment section down below. Anyways, below that you also have like a beautiful CNC milled window. It's like a cutout, gives you like a sneak peek at the internals, and you can literally see the motherboard guys. It has like a dual-sided motherboard and is complemented with like beautiful RGB accents everywhere. Now keeping that aside, as usual, just like the last year, this time also you're getting like an integrated kickstand that is fully adjustable up to 170 degrees. So you can easily place this Flow Z13 on any sort of surface, table or anywhere, and easily do your work. Alright, then what I'll do is I'll give you like a closer look at all the sides and talk about the available connectivity ports over here. Starting off from the top, here you have the Republic of Gamers branding, followed by dual exhaust vents to the left and right side over here. Now going to the right side, here you have some ports available. There's a status LED indicator followed by ROG Flow branding, and also a Type-C port is there that supports Thunderbolt and also DP as well. You can easily connect external monitors and multitask on the go. So basically this connector is used used to, connect some external graphic solutions like XG Mobile, which we have right now in the house with me. It's a powerful external GPU capable of giving up to like RTX 4090 to this Flow Z13, guys. We'll come there and talk about that during the performance session. Now moving over to the other side, here you have one more speaker unit, and this one is your 3.5mm audio jack. You're getting only one USB Gen 3.2 port over here, and there's a volume rocker just above that, followed by a power button which also integrates a fingerprint scanner. So that's it. These are all the available connectivity ports. Now I do have to mention, I felt the connectivity ports on this Flow Z13 were a bit limited. You're getting only one Type A port and one Type C port. Type C though always will be connected to the power adapter only, and there's only one USB Type A. I wish the brand could have given at least two ports. I know it's kind of hybrid sort of concept made with a powerful hardware at a compact form factor, but still, yeah, connectivity ports are like essential. And not to miss out, Flow Z13 also has like a hidden micro SD card slot. It's just below this kickstand over here. This is where you can install the micro SD card. Anyway, so that was about the exterior. Solid build quality, guys. Nothing less expected from ROG. So what I'll do is I'll quickly open up the keyboard and show you how the interior side of the Flow Z13 looks like. So there you go, here's how the Z13 2023 looks like. Absolutely beautiful looking display. I mean, look at the upper half section over here. Very minimum bezels on the sides, but at the top you do have a bit of chin and bezel. Again, that is because they're incorporating like an IR camera along with a couple of sensors. You're getting like a 5 megapixel IR camera over here for maybe like, Windows face detection and those sort of stuff. Anyways, talking about the display, right, it packs a 13.4 inch Quad HD Plus, which is around like 2560 into 1600 IPS level display, and that too it's a touch panel, guys, 16:10 aspect ratio. And crazy thing is, it's made for gaming, right? So obviously it will have like a high refresh rate of around 165 Hz with adaptive sync technology. Plus it's also like Mux Switch plus optimized certified and has up to like 100% DCI P3 with Pantone validation as well. Coming down, here's your keyboard and trackpad section, guys. As I've told you, it's like fully detachable and has a very slim profile. It kind of feels like a tab only, but still at the same time offers like a laptop level experience. You're having like a full sized one zone RGB backlit chiclet keyboard, and quality of the keyboard is fine. I've been using it for the last few days, right? But I still have to mention, you're not getting that mechanical gaming sort of vibe over here with this keyboard. TK definitely gets your job done. Quality of the keys is nice. Switches used on board are also decent, and comfort experience was nice, but still I really wish we had that realistic mechanical keyboard sort of feel for the price that you're paying. Anyways, moving down, this is how your touchpad looks like. Very small size touchpad, guys, but I had no sort of issues with the performance. It was easily recognizing all my inputs and gestures and was doing a fantastic job during usage. And yes, you're also getting integrated left and right clicks with clicky feedback. So keeping all these side quests aside, let's get on to the main quest, guys. How is the display and audio performance over here? As I've told you, ROG's Flow Z13 2023 model features their Nebula display. It's actually like a 13.4 inch Quad HD Plus IPS level display with a very high refresh rate of up to 165 Hz. Plus has all the goodies you might want for a creator, guys, because it's like Pantone validated with 100% DCI P3 color gamut support, plus Dolby Vision HDR also. And let me tell you, it has like a very beautiful looking display, guys. I've watched like variety of content over here, like web series, movies in HDR on Prime Video, Netflix, right? And I was like blown away with the detail for such a small screen size, guys. There's excellent amount of detail. Everything look crisp and clear, no matter websites or any sort of content. The color accuracy, color reproduction was also on point because they are like Pantone validated displays, guys. So everything has to be like accurate on paper. And yes, because of that reason, creators can definitely benefit from the panel over here. You can directly use it for like video editing, color grading, photo editing, all these professional sort of usage. And talking about the brightness, that was also quite sufficient. You can go up to like 500 nits of brightness, which is like more than enough for your day-to-day sort of usage. Only thing I felt is, since it's like a touch panel, right, you're getting touch panel with stylus support, it has a bit of a glossy panel, and you can see lots of reflection, especially if you are in like areas with lots of light sources and stuff like that. That is the only feedback I would say. And keeping the display quality aside, Let me tell you about the speakers as well. You're getting like a stereo speaker setup over here powered by ASUS Smart Amp technology, and obviously Dolby Atmos support is also there. A decent quality speakers, there's good amount of detail, clarity was nice, distortion was minimum. My only complaint over here is the audio output, guys. It's like very limited. A lot of tabs these days, budget sort of tabs are coming with quad speakers, powerful audio output. Wish ASUS could have done something about that. That is the only thing you'll have to keep in mind. You'll obviously need something external setup for this tab to get like good audio results, especially if you're like a creator. Finally, let's talk about the performance. I know you people have been eagerly waiting for this part, but before jumping into the benchmarks, let me quickly tell you about the specs of our variant. ROG Flow Z13 2023 is powered by Intel's 13th Gen i9 13900H, which is a 14-core 20-thread monster CPU with a max boost of up to 5.4 GHz. Now pair that with an RTX 4060 mobile GPU on board with a TGPU of around 65 watts, 50 watt plus 15 watt dynamic boost, and has around like 8 gigs of GDDR6 VRAM. No matter what sort of task or application you throw on this machine, it can handle it like a breeze. Coming to the RAM, you're getting 18 16 GB of energy efficient LPDDR5 RAM on board. It is soldered and cannot be upgraded. And on the storage side, you're getting 1 TB PCI 4.0 M.2 SSD. Storage definitely is upgradable. So those were its main specs and highlights. And coming to the performance part, I've been using it for the last couple of days, and performance has been mind-blowing over here, guys. You cannot believe that this small form factor tablet actually performs this good. No matter what sort of application or task you throw at it, either it be like 4K video editing on Adobe Premiere Pro or Photoshop, or even like color grading, or even powerful animation graphics, nothing to worry about. It was handling all of these tasks like a breeze. I mean, that 13th Gen i9 is a monster right there. And day-to-day tasks have also been running smooth, complemented by that 165 Hz high refresh rate. Everything just glides on this display over here. And coming to the gaming section, you can do some great 1080p level gaming over here. On board, you're getting an RTX 4060, right? That to 65 watt TGP variant with 8 gigs of GDDR6 memory. You can play almost all AAA title games at 1080p very high graphics with a decent 80 to 85 FPS. Right now we are playing Spider-Man Remastered, and as you can see, we were getting like buttery smooth experience over here. Only thing is, to get like smooth gaming experience with the 4060, you'll have to bring the resolution from 1440p to 1080p level. But if you want to actually enjoy the gaming experience at that native resolution, this is where ROG's external GPU solution comes into play. So this is their all new XG Mobile 2023 featuring 40 series GPU on board. It's literally like an external GPU solution. Basically now you're just simply connecting an external powerful GPU to this existing Flow Z13, and bam, it'll take your graphic performance to the next level. So this new 2023 model the brand has sent us features RTX 4090 on board, that to the 150 watt TGP edition, and is a very powerful mobile graphics solution, guys. I mean, you can literally game at laptop's native quad HD resolution at maximum graphics, even with ray tracing also, and still get a good frame rate of around 90-95 FPS. Now again, I don't want to extend this video and kind of go deep into the benchmarks. Maybe we'll try to keep it for a second video. If you people are interested, let me know and I'll definitely do like a separate video on this external GPU solution from ROG, the XG Mobile 4090 edition. If you ask about the thermal performance, it was kind of decent. I'd say better than your regular laptop, guys. I've been mostly playing games on Turbo Profile in the Armory Crate software, and as you can see, CPU is settling around like 72 degrees centigrade even after like 1.5 hours of gameplay. But I do have to mention the fans on board were definitely making like quite a bit of noise to keep it running cool. So you might get a bit distracted unless you're using headphones while you're playing. And we're almost coming to an end, so let me tell you about the battery as well. On board you are getting like a mini 56 watt hour 4 cell lithium ion battery, and battery life was kind of mediocre, guys. It was not up to my expectations, I'd say. On a full charge with a moderate sort of usage, with the brightness set to around like say 65%, and you're doing a bit of day-to-day related tasks, a bit of Photoshop here and there, creator related work, it was lasting only around like 2.5 to 3 hours, guys, based on my usage. It may vary on your usage, completely on the user, but again, as I've told you, battery life was not that great. But good thing is it does support fast charging, so topping up the battery was not an issue over here. So that's it. This was our quick video on ROG's Flow Z13 2023 model. It's like a full-on gaming package on the go, guys. Just simply carry the Flow Z13 along with the XG Mobile in your backpack, and that's it. You're set for gaming anywhere on the go. Only few things, as I've told you, is display is a bit glossy, battery life was also kind of mediocre. Plus the price is also something you'll have to keep in mind. It's a bit on the expensive side only. Only the tablet Flow Z13 costs around like 2,10,000 rupees in India, and if you're considering to get the XG Mobile 4090 edition, that might cost you around like 1,80,000 rupees additionally. So you do the math. So what do you people think about this product? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure to smash that like button if you all enjoyed watching it till the end. And I'll see you all in my next one.